Hello, my name is Rosie and I'm a speech and language therapist at Reigate Children's Centre. This video is part of a series showing you strategies to support your child's early communication and play skill development. Objects of reference are objects that are used alongside spoken language to represent activities, people, places, or events. Using these objects can support transitions from one activity or place to another. You're probably already using some objects of reference, for example, if you show your child a nappy when it's time to be changed. Objects of reference are useful for a number of reasons. They make situations predictable for your child so they can understand and anticipate what will happen. They signal the start of a new activity. They increase understanding of the spoken word by linking a word with an object or activity. And they help to develop independence skills, as a child will be able to use the objects to make their own choices, request items and activities, and transition between activities or places all by themselves. You need to begin by choosing some objects to represent different activities for your child. You need to use each object consistently. That means using the same object to represent the same activity every time. This helps your child to match the object to the activity and to the spoken word. Everyone around your child needs to use the same objects of reference with your child too. It's important that they're consistent between all the adults that your child interacts with, both at home and in nursery or school. Some examples of objects of reference include using a nappy for changing time, using a plate for dinner time, using a bag or a coat for going outside, using a towel or a rubber duck for bath time, using a favourite blanket, toy, or even a dummy for nap time, using a toothbrush for brushing teeth time, using a bag for life for shopping, and maybe using a toy car for going in the car. To use objects of reference, you simply need to show the object to your child immediately before the activity it represents to tell them what's going to happen. For example, holding up a plate and saying snack time. Bring the object with you to the relevant activity or place and keep it nearby, or even let your child to hold it just before and during the activity. You might want to put the object back where it lives to show the activity is finished afterwards. Once your child is familiar with their objects of reference, they might be able to point to them or bring them to an adult to indicate their wants and needs. An important thing to note is that you might find that sometimes when you show your child an object, they move away or resist it. For example, you might show them a nappy and find that they run away. Although frustrating for you, this is actually really good from a communication point of view, as your child is showing that they understand the object of reference and they are communicating their rejection of the activity. Here are some examples of objects of reference in action. Ivy, it's bath time. Bath time.
Yes.
Bath time.
Say. Let's say.